Watch ekran.
Greetings! In this lesson, we will be covering the functions and applications of the onboard defense system ODS installed on the KA-50. If you are unable to hear the instructor's voice, press Escape and go to the Options Audio through the menu. Reduce the cockpit noise volume in cockpit by half by moving the corresponding slider towards the left. Press the spacebar to continue. The KA-50's onboard defense system is designed to provide timely information to the pilot regarding potential and incoming threats, such as laser illumination and missile launches. It is also the system responsible for the functioning of the infrared countermeasures release system. The KA-50's ODS consists of a laser detection system, a missile direction sensor, and an infrared countermeasures release system. Press the spacebar to continue. The ODS operational status will be shown on your abordo display whenever the system detects an incoming threat, or should you manually turn the abordo to the ODS screen. Press the number 5 button on the abordo control panel multiple times to bring up the ODS screen on the abordo. Press the spacebar once you navigate to the ODS page. The ODS status indications are shown on the upper right-hand side of the screen. Just to the left, you'll find the following navigational information: current waypoint, distance to waypoint, ETA to waypoint. The compass rose in the center displays the aircraft's current heading value, as well as a range circle with azimuth marks to indicate incoming threats and laser exposure. On the lower right and lower left corners, you will see a display indicating the remaining number of flares in the aircraft's IR countermeasure spots. Powering on the ODS is done by pressing the number 1 button on the abordo control panel. The number 2 button is used to reset the laser illumination warning indicators. Press the spacebar to continue. The ODS has 2 operation modes: combat and standby. Mode selection is carried out via the mode select switch located on the left-hand side of the dashboard. When the system is set to combat mode, the abordo will automatically bring up the ODS page whenever it detects an incoming threat. If the system detects laser illumination on the aircraft, an indication representing the illumination source will appear on the range cycle, accompanied by an audible warning. If the system detects a missile launch, an audible warning will sound, and the system will automatically begin releasing flares. The difference of standby mode is that the start of the flare dispense program is carried out by the pilot manually. Press the spacebar to continue. The automatic countermeasure release system's parameters may be modified via the UV26 control panel. The control panel is located on the right-hand side of the upper control panel. The display will show either the number of flares remaining or the indices for the currently set parameters. Use the quant num switch to select which information to display. Move the switch to the right to enter programming mode. You'll see that the display is now showing the value 317. The first 3 displays how many sequences are in the program. The second one displays how many flares are to be released in each sequence. The set number shows the interval between sequences in seconds, or the special interval called number. Press the spacebar to continue. Press the upper left button marked num to change the first number on the display. Note that setting the number of sequences to 5 will actually run 12 sequences. Similarly, setting it to 7 will run 15 sequences. The special numbers are listed on the front of the button for future reference. Set the number of sequences to 2 and press the spacebar to continue. The Sal button will change the number of flares released per sequence. The button is also labeled on the left as Seek. This button has no special features. The number of flares to be released per sequence will be equal to the value of this button. Pressing once will add 1 unit to the displayed value. For reference, the maximum allowable value is written on the button itself. Change the number of flares released in the sequence to 2 and press the spacebar to continue. Pressing the interval button will increase the amount of time in between the sequences of your program. Note that a setting of 7 will change the time to 0.25 seconds, and a setting of 9 will change the time to 0.5. For future reference, these numbers are noted on the front of the button. Set the interval to 3 seconds and turn the quant num switch to the quant position to return the display of the remaining flares. The left CM path selector switch. In combat mode, the ODS will automatically dispense flares in response to a detected missile launch, depending on the position of the CM path selector switch. If the switch is set to the middle position, then the ODS will automatically select the path to release flares from. Should a missile be detected in either the front or rear of the aircraft, the system will dispense flares from both sides simultaneously. Otherwise, the system will only release flares from the side currently selected by the switch. Press the spacebar to continue. Pressing the Reset proc will reset the launch parameters to its default value, 317. Pressing Start will begin launching flares according to the currently set parameters. Pressing Stop will stop the currently active launch program. Switch to the external camera F2 and then begin deploying flares instead for a better view of the countermeasures system at work. Don't use up too many flares, as we will be needing them later on for a combat demonstration of the ODS. Return to cockpit view F1 and press spacebar to continue. Set the ODS to combat mode via the mode select switch on the left-hand side of the dashboard. We'll be spawning some missile-based threats to demonstrate the operation of the ODS in a combat environment. For your safety, laser-guided missiles will have their guidance automatically deactivated upon approach, while the IR missiles will be spoofed by flares. Your craft will also be indestructible for this mission. Press the spacebar to begin the demonstration.
Warning, under attack. Warning.
The yellow sector on the compass rose represents the direction of the laser illumination. Missile threat detected at 1 o'clock. Press the reset button to reset the L140 threat warning indicator.
Warning, under attack. Warning, under attack.
Two threats detected. The highest priority threat is indicated by a circle. The ODS determines the level of a given threat based off of its line of sight angular velocity. The lower this value, the greater the threat. A threat with high angular velocity is considered to have flown past the aircraft and lost tracking. Let's go over this scenario once more. Press the spacebar to restart the demonstration.
Warning, under attack. Warning, under attack.
We will be activating a number of ground-based threats located along the left bank of the river for you to practice using the ODS independently. Your craft will be indestructible for this mission, so feel free to experiment. Press the spacebar to begin free flight, or escape to end the lesson.
Warning, under attack. Warning, under attack. Warning. 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 Under attack.